What is going on, everybody? I am the FDGURU, bringing to you guys a Monday Night Football NFL video of my DFS podcast. For the second week in a row, we have a 2-game main slate on Monday night, which is great. Love having a 2-game main slate. Gives us an extra thing to do. Like last week, I will be doing a Monday Night Football single game slate as well for the second game. Makes it easier to do the second game so I can focus on the main slate. Also, the Seahawks and Lions game is a much better game. Anyways, doing a free Guru credit code in this video like I did last week. Give this video a like and subscribe. I do appreciate your guys' support. I'll be giving one value play, one for each position, using FanDuel salaries. We have the MLB playoffs starting tomorrow. I will be opening up playoff groups for tonight, so DM me for that. FanDuel will be cash and GPP, a lump sum, pretty cheap. So looking to have a great October run in the playoffs, and then we'll be getting into NBA later in the month, which I'm very excited about. So for quarterback tonight, like I was saying, the Lions and Seahawks game is a much better game DFS-wise. Both games are pretty good in terms of viewing. We have tight spreads in both games. The Dolphins are 2.5-point favorites at home against the Titans with their new backup Tyler Huntley starting. And then we have the Lions at home in the second game, 4-point favorites against the Seahawks. Love that game a lot more than the first game, as I've said. But for quarterback, I think there's 3 viable options tonight out of the 4 QBs. I don't like what I've seen with Will Levis. He had a better game last game, but he's looked pretty bad to start this season. He's had some really bad turnovers and hasn't been utilizing, some of the best 2 duo receiving core in the NFL. Not the best, but a top 1-2 punch with Calvin Ridley and DeAndre Hopkins. I know Hopkins is getting older, but he's still really good. He's not utilizing them. I don't think he's really in play tonight. The Dolphins passing defense has looked pretty damn good over the first 3 games. I do like Goff. I do like Geno Smith, and I even like Tyler Huntley, probably just for GBPs because of the price and the the upside of him being able to run the ball as a quarterback. I do think it's worth definitely thinking about at 6,400. The top dogs, though, Goff and Smith going head-to-head. This second game has a 10-point higher over-under at 47. The Dolphins and Titans game is a pathetic 37 over-under. So I do like looking at Goff and Smith mainly. I am going to put Geno Smith in this video because I like targeting Seahawks receivers for value, and it's obviously smart to pair your quarterback with receivers. Again, Goff is a fine play. I'll be getting exposure to him as well. He's $100 more. They're both right now projected for the same fantasy points. As I've said in the past, I like using Prize Picks fantasy score just to kind of compare salaries and stuff, and right now they're both at 16 fantasy, I'm pretty sure. So I like Geno Smith in this matchup. I do think the script with the Lions being 4-point favorites has the Seahawks down in this game with Geno needing to throw. I do think Geno has a better chance of accruing more fantasy points than Goff, just for the sole fact that he can run the ball as well. He did in the first game. He had a great run, but I guess he doesn't really run either. But just because of the script, I do like Geno just a tad more than Jared Goff. Again, both are good plays at quarterback. Running back, I'm probably going to have Devon Achane in every lineup. New quarterback with Tyler Huntley. I don't think they're exactly going to let him be a field general in this game and have a lot of plays designed for him throwing downfield. I think Achane is a perfect piece for Huntley to just dump passes down, stay safe, and hand the ball off. I think Achane's usage tonight is going to be insane. At home, Titans rank pretty poorly against both the pass and rushing defense. A-Chain is my favorite play on this entire slate. I actually think he ends up with the most fantasy points on the slate. Maybe not over quarterbacks, but for the position players, I think he outscores, although it should be close, I think he outscores St. Brown, Metcalf, Tyreek Hill, all the top dogs. I think A-Chain is the top guy on this slate tonight. Not only because he's been really good in both the passing and running game, but just that, extra fact that Tyler Huntley's coming into this game on a new offense as basically a backup his whole career to Lamar Jackson. He's going to just dump it, I think. And I think A-Chain's in a great spot. Dolphins are slight favorites in this game. They should, control the clock. I think A-Chain is awesome. Definitely a first guy in my lineups for tonight. Wide receiver, we do have St. Brown. I'm going to try to get cheaper here for a value play for you guys, but we do have St. Brown. Looks great. Metcalf has been great to start this season. Tyreek Hill, I'm not in love with Huntley at the helm. I think the best value play is Tyler Lockett. As I mentioned with Geno Smith, I give him the slight edge to Jared Goff because I do like the Seahawks value receivers tonight, whether it's Tyler Lockett or Jackson Smith-Njigba. Lockett's projected for 10 fantasy points, and he comes in on paper as the best wide receiver value on the slate at sub 6K for 5,700. If we can get anywhere towards 10 fantasy points, he'll look really good. Kind of a tough matchup against the Patriots in week 2. The other 2 games, 7 and 8 targets. So Geno Smith is looking for him. He is the number 2 receiver, and it's just a great price on him. The environment's great. As I've said a couple of times in this video already, this Seahawks and Lions game is a much better DFS environment over the Titans and Dolphins. So I do like Lockett a lot at 5,700. I think he's a huge piece to save some money tonight in your lineups. For my website, go to FD-GURU.com. This is going to be where you buy all your usual content. Again, tonight I will have the Monday main slate, the 2-gamer, on the NFL page as the usual main slate. You can see the main slate options when you go over there. Also have a Monday Night Football single game option. That'll be on there as well tonight, just so season-long members don't have to pay for multiple things. Go to the shop page. You got to be signed into an account. You can make an account real quick. And these credits will go into your balance after you type in and hit apply coupon. It's going to be all caps, week 4 MNF for Monday Night Football, week 4 MNF, and hit apply coupon, and you will see it say coupon successfully applied, and then 10 Guru credits will go over into your balance after a few seconds. Again, give this video a like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. For tight end, there's one play tonight. We can't feel good about anyone else. Noah Fant, bad. Okongwu's done nothing. Jonnu Smith, he had one good game, which was kind of weird. If you wanted to get really weird with low ownership, you could look at Jonnu Smith. It is a 2-game slate, but it's Sam Laporta tonight. 6,500, his price has gone down a little bit. He's had 3 pretty bad games, but this is a great get-back game against the Seahawks defense in this game environment, in the Dome, at home, at Detroit. I love Laporta. We can't really feel great about how he started the year, but we all know, how good he was his rookie season and what he's capable of. Not only that, there's just no other competition at the position tonight. We have a lot of 2 tight end formations for a lot of these teams. The Titans, the Dolphins, and then you have Fant, but I don't trust him, obviously. I like Laporta at 6,500. I think we can spend up on that. I think it's a very fair price. And you should just move on with the rest of your lineup. And then for Dolphins, same deal here for the defense. 3,800, cheapest defense, or second cheapest defense, sorry. And they are projected the most fantasy points over the other 3 defenses by a lot. Again, Seahawks and Lions game, 47 over-under. It's going to be tough to trust either one of those defenses. 37 over-under, Miami at home. I like picking the Dolphins defense at sub 4K. Again, I say this every video, but you can really pick any defense. It's kind of all luck. We got really lucky on Sunday yesterday with the Falcons defense having 2 special teams and defensive touchdowns. So at the end of the day, you can plan out a defense for the matchup, but a lot of luck is involved. I do like the Dolphins in this spot against Will Levis, who has loved to turn the ball over to start the season. That'll do it for this video, guys. Give it a like, subscribe, and then until my Week 5 main slate video, I will see you guys then. I am the FD Guru. Peace.